JFK Travel Plaza.
Hi, welcome to JFK Plaza, 7-Eleven, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. My name is Andy, I'm store manager, and I can help you any way I can. I represent Gordon Petroleum, and I just want to congratulate George Abazid with the Airport Plazas and John DeLeo with Gordon Petroleum, and it's going to be a great opportunity for everyone. Have a good day.
Very special day in the life of the airport community. Let us pray. Be with us now and bless us as we set apart this place and dedicate it to your glory and praise. Grant us faith to know that your gracious purpose is in all things. Give us joy in them and lead us to the building up of your kingdom. Through your Son, we pray, through Jesus Christ, our Lord and our Savior, who lives and reigns with you in the Holy Spirit, one God, now and forever. Amen.
Friends, family, and honored guests, I would like to thank everyone for coming out today to help celebrate the grand opening of JFK Travel Plaza. My name is Brian Noble, President of Noble Consulting, and I will act as your MC for the event. Our agenda today will start with some opening words by George Abazid, President and CEO of Airport Plazas. Following George, we'll have some kind words from some of our honored guests. Finally, we'll loosen things up and invite all guests to join in the various planned festivities, including music, food tastings from our amazing tenants, photo opportunities, and much more. With that, I would like to turn it over to Mr. George Abazide, President and CEO of Airport Plazas.
Good morning, everybody. I'm really grateful for everybody who showed up today. For my daughter, my son-in-law, Sebastian. Look at this beautiful place. Doesn't she look beautiful? For my friends, close to me, they always call me that I'm a lucky, they always say that I'm a lucky guy. And I'm a master optimist. Well, guess what? I'd rather be lucky and optimist rather than be a pessimist and unlucky. The Chinese have a lot of proverbs. One of them, my favorite proverb, is about a lucky man. You tie his hand behind his back, throw him in the middle of the ocean, and this man will swim ashore with a fish in his mouth to feed and eat. Today, my friends, I'm feeling I am that lucky man. Today, I feel I'm the luckiest man on earth to have fulfilled a dream to build such a plaza. But don't be fooled, really. With luck alone, you cannot build such a plaza. With luck alone, you cannot run such a profitable business. You need a lot of hard work, vision, guts, patience, and never to give up. Never give up your dreams. My dreams were filled as part as building this plaza at Kennedy Airport. I am not sure what I'm sitting in here talking about myself, or standing actually, talking about myself. I am really grateful for the people who stood by me, who helped me, who supported me. I'm grateful for the investors who really took a leap of faith in me. I'm grateful for Dr. Greg Miller. I did not see him in the audience. I'm not sure if he's here or not. I'm grateful for Dr. Michelle and Grace Khalifi. I'm grateful for Dr. Bart Bartolomeo and Joyce Bartolomeo. John and Don Pius. I'm grateful for Avi and Jordan Fogel, who support me in this project. Really, today is not about me. Today is about the people who stood by me. Today is about the Airport Plaza team. Today is about my friend Gibran. I don't see Gibran. I don't know. It's Gibran, who really stood by me and guided me throughout the process. Today is about Frank Senecapita, who worked tirelessly to stretch my dollar, to manage the cash, and to really champion the marketing campaign for the site. Today is about Stefano Pascucci, who stood by me, who worked side by side by me, and Stefano wore a lot of hats. He acted at one time as an attorney, as a consultant, as an architect, as an engineer, as a salesman, and most recently he's really helping me streamline the operation of this plaza. Today is about the Port Authority. The Port Authority, as big of an organization as they are, that they thought outside the box, and they allow me to build such a plaza. Really, today is not my day. Today is your day to help me fulfill my dream. This is the first. When you're first to open something, you are taking big chances, you're gambling, or the reward could be tremendous. Today, I forgot the most important today. Today is about my son, Alan. Sitting there. Alan stood by me, he helped me, he slowed me down, and he felt I'm moving too fast, a certain project, including this project. This is the first such a plaza at airport anywhere in the country. This is the first travel plaza in New York City. I am surprised to learn from DOT that this is the first such a plaza at New York City. This is the first such a plaza where you have 4 alternative fuel under one roof: E85, biodiesel, CNG, compressed natural gas, and Tesla electric car charger, which we're going to have a chance to look at the car, the Tesla car, and of course the NASCAR car over there. We opened this plaza at the worst time of the year. We opened it around Christmas, where people are busy with holidays. The dollar already stretched and committed. And we have one of the harshest winter for the last 30, 40 years I can remember. And we have so much snow in here, we could really build almost a ski mountain. But despite all of this, we really did well. They kept coming. I'm grateful to the Port Authority. I'm grateful to the employees at the airport. I'm grateful to the taxi limo. I'm grateful to the PAPD who support us during the construction and after the construction. We broke every single record as far as our projections concerned when we opened this plaza. This is our third plaza that we built around the country. We opened in Newark about 3 years ago. Indianapolis was opened about 8 months ago, that's September. Kennedy is our third plaza, and Fort Myers will be opening the end of this month, the end of April. In addition, we're building, before the end of the year, we'll start construction about 4 other plazas. Chicago here is one of them, West Palm Beach, Cleveland, and Portland, Oregon. To sum it up, before I close, I want to really thank the dignitaries, the business leaders who helped me, who came to join me to celebrate this special day. I want to thank Pat Foy. I did not see him. That's Chief Executive, the Executive Director of Port Authority. Senator Sanders, I'm going to say Senator Adabo, and Mr. Doug Mandich of Hawaii National Bank. Thank you. To sum it up, and with permission from Stefano Pascucci, that was actually his line. JFK did not have a main street. This plaza is the main street for JFK. A place you could stop, you could meet people, you could have a fresh cup of coffee, you could have fresh sandwich from Wendy's, Max's Pizza, or Qdoba, or even 7-Eleven. You could fuel your car, you could sit and relax, and you could use the facilities and use the restroom, which is one of the cleanest restroom that you ever see in a travel plaza. Thank you very much. God bless.
Executive Director of the Port Authority, New York and New Jersey, Pat Foy, in attendance.
Yay.
Thank you. I'm not Pat Foy. I just saw a party going on. I thought I'd stop in. Actually, my name is Thomas Bosco, and I am the Director of Aviation for the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. And Pat asked me to represent him and Governor Cuomo here today. You know, my wife keeps bugging me. She wants to go out. She says, take me to someplace expensive. So I took her to a gas station. But you know, people see the price of the gallon of gas at the gas station, and they think that, you know, the operator is making a killing. And it's really not true. With all of the taxes and fees, you know, every time you put a credit card in, the operator pays those fees. And so it's really a razor-thin margin, and that's why most of the big oil companies have gotten out of the business of operating gas stations. So, Mr. Abizaid, I thank you for undertaking this venture. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome, Senator Adabo, Mr. Abizaid, of course, and Mr. Noble of Airport Plazas, friends and guests. On behalf of Governor Cuomo and Executive Director Patrick Foy of the Port Authority, I congratulate Airport Plazas, and I congratulate you on this grand opening. You know, our airport system, which consists of JFK, LaGuardia, Newark Liberty, Teterboro, Stewart, and now Atlantic City, is extremely important to the regional economy. We support over 500,000 jobs, and we generate almost $75 billion in annual economic activity. That's more than the GNP of many countries around the world. You know, as Governor Cuomo noted in his State of the State address some months ago, airport redevelopment is a priority for his office and, by extension, for the Port Authority. Specifically, the governor has staked his interest in the Port Authority's $3.6 billion redevelopment program at LaGuardia Airport to replace the central terminal building and aging airport infrastructure. He's also challenged the Port Authority to revitalize the air cargo industry here at JFK. Now, today's opening of this innovative and much-needed plaza, coupled with the upcoming construction on a state-of-the-art animal handling and cargo facility in the North Cargo area here at JFK, are really two significant first steps towards meeting the governor's challenge. Today, the JFK cargo section alone, or sector alone, employs 34,000 people, and it generates $6.5 billion in economic activity every year. And so we definitely want those numbers to grow. Again, congratulations to Mr. Abazid, and may God bless Airport Plazas, its employees, its customers, and we hope that you have much success here. Thank you very much.
Next, I'd like to bring up Senator Joseph Adabo.
Thank you and good morning. You know, whenever an elected official gets to cut a ribbon on an opening, it's a good day. But to cut a ribbon on the plaza, that's a great day. Because George, your vision certainly has benefited our community. So to George and everyone associated with the plaza, thank you. Thank you very much. To our friends at the Port Authority and their vision, and to working with George, I say thank you. Because again, your assistance with George helps the community. So thank you very much to our friends at the Port Authority. Because, sure, Port Authority needs every applause they can get these days, so congratulations. When we open up a plaza like this, it truly is a benefit to our community. It's a benefit in jobs, about 80 I understand. 80 good jobs. Thank you, because that benefits our community. When you open up a plaza like this, it's a benefit to our city and state economy. So thank you. When you open up a plaza like this, especially this one, it's a benefit to our environment. The natural gas, the electronic cars. Again, to think that way for our environment and towards a future in energy, thank you. This is what it's all about. In these tough economic times, as we look to go a little forward, we look for ways in which we can increase jobs and protect our environment, hopefully, again, help our economy. You've done that here. And so, again, for an elected official to cut a ribbon on the plaza, it's a great day. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy. George, thank you.
I would like to bring up Peter Grace from Clean Energy, Senior Vice President of National Sales and Finance.
Well, good morning. It is a beautiful day, and you know, George, you've been getting all these things, and I don't understand why it took you 11 months to get this thing done, from start to finish. No, just kidding. It was a number of years. We've enjoyed working with you on this project as well as the one over at Newark, and we look forward to working with you more in plazas around the country. But Clean Energy is very proud to be a partner with George and the others vendors here today. It's a remarkable place, as others have pointed out, for people who work in the community here at the airport to come and have a chance to relax a little bit. So again, congratulations for your vision. We're happy to be partners with you. And I'd also like to thank a number of other people here. From our perspective, you know, we've had a couple of guys, Brian Perrone and Mike Cecere, who work for Clean Energy. They're both local guys. Been involved with George for a number of years on this project. So guys, thank you very much for your efforts. I'd also like to thank our customers, because if it weren't for our customers, we sell fuel, as you'll see over at the CNG pumps. They have been out leaders, and many of these people, the Port Authority, Department of Sanitation in New York, Spiro Catan's here, they've been at this for 10 years or more. And that's tough. It's tough to make it go in New York City on anything, as George has demonstrated here, building this plaza. But I think I'd like to thank those guys, as well as many of our other customers, such as Ferrara Brothers, who were the first people in the metro area and actually in the East Coast to run compressed natural gas ready-mix trucks, one of which is here today. It's been working at the World Trade Center, as well as other places in New York for several years. So thanks to them. I'd also like to thank Max Crespo, Neapolitan Express, who's a real visionary. He's got the food cart truck over there. You'll see more of that in the months to come. But I think they've been a real leader in that industry, as well as some of our other people, Metro Paper, Gabrielli Brothers, and again, Phoenix Beverage. I think they're just terrific organizations. Thank you to all of our customers, and we look forward to seeing you and having a chance to show some of the heavy-duty vehicles that run on natural gas today. Thanks. Congratulations, George.
Before we move on down, I'm going to check one more time to see if Senator Sanders has shown up, so I know he has somewhere to be. He's not showing up yet. Okay. Let's move on to Dr. Greg Miller. He's an investor in JFK Travel Plaza.
Well, thank you, everybody. It's great to be here. I'm going to give a little hometown flair to the opening of the JFK Travel Plaza. So I grew up in Queens. I've always lived in Queens. Grew up in a neighborhood, Kew Gardens. And I went to school at City College, so I'm a local kind of guy. Now I live in Forest Hills. My parents are here. So George came to me with an opportunity to participate in the Travel Plaza. And it's unbelievable to go from the vision to the construction, to the financing, to the actual operations of this plaza. I mean, it's tremendous. It started off as a barren stretch of land. I'm very proud to be a part of this. From a standpoint of the community, since I'm a local kind of guy, you know, people still line up along 878 and the Nassau Expressway because they don't even know we exist yet, because they don't have any place to go. Think about all the truckers that line up in the local community, in the surrounding neighborhood, because they don't have restrooms and stations to use and an opportunity to get food. Now that JFK Plaza is here, I have all the gas that I need. I just drive right down the Van Wyck, avoiding the potholes, of course. I have one of the cleanest cars in the neighborhood because I come to my car wash all the time now. I just want to say thank you to George, Stephen Shore, Gibran for helping me get involved in this project, and I think it has tremendous prospects for the future, and I look forward to working with the Port Authority and everybody else who's here. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to bring up Jerry Spaminato, GM of JFK International Airport.
Just want to acknowledge the Reverend Davey again and Senator Adabo, George, and invite a guest. I want you to know, George, I've been waiting 10 years for this. And every time I was in a meeting with Laura, I would ask her, what's the progress here? This is a beautiful facility. It's a really state-of-the-art facility. And as Tom mentioned in his remarks, cargo is very important to us. We have a lot of beautiful passenger terminals, and that's good, but we're working on an overall development of cargo in the North Cargo area. This is part of it, and I know that with cargo, trucks come. And I know that hopefully by the summer we will have trucks here with parking for about 40 trucks, and I know that will be important to the operation here as well as the airport. I also mentioned was the vet port that will be opening hopefully by next year. So we're starting to develop the cargo as we see this vision for the future for cargo, which is jobs, as we mentioned, and it's revenue for the local economy. So I want to congratulate you, and I want to also thank the Board of Commissioners of the Port Authority for approving this proposal. It was a long time coming, and as we all know, it's a huge success, and we wish you all the best in the future. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome Thomas Kelleher, President of JFK International Airport Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning. This is a beautiful day, not only with the weather, but for George and his entire team. On behalf of the JFK International Airport Chamber of Commerce, we welcome you. We had a beautiful networking event here just about 2 weeks ago. We thank George for being one of our newest members and for all the support of the Chamber. This day is about commerce, obviously, and the Chamber of Commerce here at the airport is about commerce. JFK International Airport is the only airport in the world that has its own Chamber of Commerce, and it's quite a big membership that we have as well. It's wonderful to be here today, and it's fantastic to see all the additions, not just with the gas station, but certainly the food services. So I welcome George and his entire team. Selfishly, it's nice to have the food services here 24 hours a day, as we are at the medical office as well. Staff can run over here any time of the day and night, get something to eat without having to travel too far. So it's an excellent opportunity for the airport, and it's, again, great for commerce, and we welcome you. On behalf of the JFK International Chamber of Commerce, I'd ask George to come on up today. We'd like to present this plaque to the newest member of the Chamber of Commerce, JFK Travel Plaza, and commend George Abazid, President and CEO of Airport Plazas, for his contribution to the JFK Airport business community. On behalf of the entire International Chamber of Commerce, and many of our directors are here today. Jim Groff, and Joe Mora, Jim Donahue, and others in the audience. We welcome you, we wish you great success, and welcome to the community. Thank you.
I would like to bring up from Wendy's, Director of Area Operations, Gino Catalano.
Good morning, everyone. Boy, this is really a great day. I didn't know George had the power to stop winter in New York, but obviously he made an arrangement. As Director of Operation for the Wendy's in New York Metro, we have about 275 restaurants. This is one of our newest. It is doing extremely well for us. I would want to first thank George for allowing us to partner on this project. It really is an outstanding project and offers so much to support the airport community. The restaurant, as I mentioned, is doing extremely well. That large reflection of the success of the Plaza. We have provided employment opportunities. We're currently at staffing levels of 45. With the additional tenants, food court, as well as the services, I'm sure the traffic will continue to increase and that we will have even further opportunities and looking towards a staff of 60, 65. So we're really happy with this restaurant. The restaurant is not your typical Wendy's in the New York Metro in that it does serve a full menu. It has breakfast. It is 24 hours. And unlike other inline restaurants, we do, again, a credit to George and his team, we have incorporated a drive-through through this plaza for the convenience of the guests and the traffic that occurs on this travel plaza. The restaurant has a full menu, as I mentioned earlier, and I would want to share with you that we've just added 2 new salads, the Asian cashew chicken salad and also the barbecue chicken salad. Both are doing extremely well. If you're counting calories, the Asian cashew is chicken salad, full salad, is only about 350 calories, and that includes the dressing. I also would want to share with you that the next inside information, if you will, we do plan to introduce a new chicken sandwich, Tuscan chicken sandwich. It has the flavors and the excitement of the Tuscan region in Italy, and it's going to be served on artisan bread, a ciabatta roll. So it's pretty exciting, bold news for us. So I really thank everyone for being here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk a little bit about this particular restaurant. We really have great hopes and expectations for the restaurant, and I'm sure it'll be extremely successful for us. I also would encourage you to take some coupons, enjoy a frosty on us for today. And again, thank you for the opportunity to be able to tell you a little bit about our restaurant.
Thank you. I'd like to bring up Douglas Mandich from Empire National Bank, CEO and Chairman of the Board.
morning. About 3 years ago, sat down with George, started talking about this project. And one thing you learn about George early on is the depth of his character and his persistence. And he's always so positive about everything. He's always got a smile on his face. You know, it's hard to argue with somebody who has a vision like this. And when you first sit down and you think about it, you wonder if he can really pull it off. But George convinced us, and we're really very happy that we made this investment in George and in the Plaza. And we're very glad that he's continuing on throughout the country, and we know he'll be very successful in everything he does. So George, thank you, congratulations, and good luck.
Thank you. I think we got 2 more speakers. I'd like to bring up from Tesla, Will Nicholas, Northeast Regional Sales Manager.
Good morning, folks. My name is Will, and I'm here with Tesla Motors. We're very proud to complement this beautiful travel plaza with a different type of fuel in the form of electricity. For those of you who don't know, we build an all-electric sedan that's produced in California and is shipped all around the world. And many of those actually come to the state of New York and the tri-state area. Our superchargers are located just over beyond the fuel pumps, and they allow our cars to charge from 0 to full, which equals about 265 miles in roughly half an hour. And we're excited to kind of extend the convenience of electric vehicles to and from JFK International Airport and kind of around the surrounding areas of Long Island. I would like to thank the Governor's Office and the Mayor's Office and the Port Authority for making this all happen. I would like to congratulate George on this opening and his recent induction into the business commerce community. And would like to thank our owners that encourage us to make these types of investments to make our car ownership that much better. We have a few owners here today in the form of livery services, Music Express, as well as Farrell Limousines that cater to their customers by taking them to and from the city and other parts of Long Island here to JFK. So thank you for having us, and best of luck.
I believe I see Senator Sanders in attendance, so I am going to welcome Senator Sanders.
What a great day. Did you pick this day?
I did. No, you did.
Well, I wish that were true. Is there sun and warm and my goodness, you know something the rest of us don't. And I think that that's a good thing. I think that it's good that the Port Authority has recognized that there are people who have vision. There are people who can see a little bit further than most of us. When most of us saw this area, we saw an empty lot, we saw a gas station, but when you owners saw it, you saw a car wash. You know how dirty my car is, huh? You saw a Wendy's. You shouldn't have done that. Oh my goodness, you're making it worse, my friend. I'm gaining weight by the moment, and of course our 7-Eleven. You saw what the rest of us did not see. And I think that all of us can see that Queens is not only coming back, we're coming back with a passion. We're coming back better, stronger. No storm can stop the good people of Queens. Anchoring Queens is, of course, Kennedy Airport. On one hand, we can talk about the downsides that we get from Kennedy. But on the positive side, we can now talk about when we come to Kennedy and we find ourselves with a little bit of extra time. Not only can we come and get our car washed, hit the Wendy's, sneak into the Mexican grill, but we can wash it down with a slushie. And if you could do all of that, they'll probably charge you extra for the airports for the extra weight that you put on. My friends, as the senator of this area, I welcome you all. Oh my goodness, and food over there. Now, you know I'm gonna have to do quality control, right? I can't have the good people of my district eating this without knowing it's good. So if you see me over there, it's not that I'm pigging out, Joe. It's that I'm doing quality control. I'm also going to do quantity control by taking most of it. My friends, it's a good day that we're here. I'm glad to have seen it in the beginning, to see it now. We're overdue at that Lebanese restaurant, sir. I have not forgotten one bit. Oh, no, I have not forgotten. So having said those things, not a cloud in the sky, and I'm going to go quickly do quality control, and I'm going to turn this back over to you. God bless you all for being here.
I believe we have one last speaker from Max's Pizza, Daniel Oliverio.
How's it going, everybody? I want to thank everyone for coming. Thank George, Port Authority, Chamber of Commerce. It's a great sight to see everyone here. My name is Daniel Oliverio. My father is Max Oliverio, Max's Pizzeria. We at Max's embrace everyone as family, so I'd like to speak to you in that same fashion. Here in the great state of New York, we have two amazing things that stick out to me that you'll only find here in New York. The first being our strength as a combined force. Everyone comes from different countries and cultures. We all come together collectively, and we're tremendous strength. This airport is the fire that fuels the great melting pot here in New York. The second being that we have hands down the best pizza anywhere. You won't find a better slice than in New York. Everyone else is just pretenders compared to us. It's just the truth. If there's one thing that New Yorkers can be proud about, it's our pizza. And we know our pizza very well. Max's wants to bring that pride and that great taste to everyone in the world. And the best place for that is here, where the world truly stops and the magic that is New York begins at JFK. Everywhere you go, you see signs that say New York-style pizza, but only here you will find the real deal. Our pizza is so good that people swear it's the water. I'm telling you, that's what everybody says. Hate to break it to you, but the reason our pizza is great is because we put our hearts into it. Our pizza is a cultural symbol of great significance. And whether you're conscious of it or not, if you're a New Yorker, it's embedded into you. We at Max's want to let everyone passing through JFK enjoy the greatness that is New York pizza. At the same time, we want Max's to keep true to our fellow New Yorkers. We want to provide a great slice for all the people who work at JFK. Good, hard-working New Yorkers looking for a great slice need look no further. Max isn't going to be a commodity. We're not going to be your typical pizzeria at the airport. We at JFK Plaza know that people want real New York pizza, and that can't come from, knockoffs. Max's is a family business, homegrown New York grassroots pizza. It's not a commercial chain. Our customer service and our loyalty is what makes us stand out beside our great tasting slice. Everyone who walks in the door is treated like family with respect and with a smile. Times are changing and the tides have shifted. Before, everything was commercialized. Ads were focused on who was bigger, better, who got there faster. All that is changing for the better. We're not some huge company in a glass tower here in New York City. We're a family-owned business. We're a family who's been in the pizza business since a slice was 25 cents. We stand for the consumer, for our customer. We stand for family values and New York pride. This is what Max is about and what we believe in. This is our community, our backyard. Thanks to our community and our customers, we're here today. We hope everyone in the world gets to taste our pizza, and today we bark on that challenge. We're gearing up to open and should be open in the next few weeks, and I want to thank you all for coming and for being here.
I'd like to welcome back up George Abazide, who's going to hand out a few plaques to some of our special guests.
When I built this plaza, there's a lot of people who helped me along the way. The Port Authority was really tremendous, and I took the time, and I won't take that time to acknowledge the number of employees, the Port Authority, that went beyond the call of duty to help me with this. If I did not give plaque to other employees, that does not mean you were not effective or helpful. It just basically, this is the two individuals who stood up and really helped me as much as they can along the way. The first, I would like to ask Mr. Jim Stevens to join me, if I can. Jim, two famous words. When we're sitting in here, we have issue with the construction. I want everybody in my office within the hour. Jim always make the tough decision to keep the project going, for which I'm very, very appreciative. Sure, Jim, thank you very much. Thank you.
George, it's truly been a pleasure working with you, and I look forward to continuing our relationship. It has been a really tough road for this poor guy. We actually tried to dial up a release of the fire suppression system like it happened several times, but he wanted to keep it a little bit more low-key. George, thank you, and lots of luck with Airport Plaza, and we look forward to seeing the opening of the truck parking plaza real soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Second, I would like to call Laura Garland, please. I felt for the last 7 years I was harassing this poor lady. And she was always there for me to help me with moving the process, keep the process going with the Port Authority. Laura, for which I'm always very, very grateful for your help. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I built projects around Long Island and now around the country. I was involved with the Civic. I think we have a representative of the Civic from Center Reach, Diane, yes. And I was involved also with the Chamber of Commerce, but I've never really ran into a Chamber of Commerce that is so active, that is so involved, that welcomed us as a new family member at Kennedy Airport. The JFK Chamber of Commerce have been really amazing to us. I know Rudy is not here, but I'd like to call Tom to come and receive. This is a humble plaque, not that plaque that you gave me, Tom, but thank you very much.
I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, and really the Chamber of Commerce is an instrumental organization here at the airport. I look around, I neglected to say many of our board of directors, but I also noticed that Joe Clabby is here today, and Carl, and Clorinda, and several others, and I neglected to say that we have a diverse group of members from the airlines, through cargo, through food service, through hotels, you name it. So a plug for the Chamber of Commerce. If you aren't a member, you want to go to jfk-airport.org and become a member. We have tremendous events going on, networking events, lunches, and we really do welcome you as our newest member and wish you the best success. Thank you.
The last, I'm going to call an individual to come on to the podium. Usually a developer and a construction company never see eye to eye. They always have disagreement about certain things that should be done this way or that way. We run into a lot of engineering issue trying to rehab a 1926 building that's really at the airport. Aventura Construction have done a great job for us. And I would like to call Frank DeMeyer and Joe Pepe, please to come to the podium. I don't see Joe. Here's Joe. Joe is Mr. Cool. Whatever happens to the site, said, George, don't worry, we'll take care of it. George, don't worry, we'll take care of it. I want to thank both individuals. Frank, thank you very much. Thank you, Joe.
Sure. I'm the speaker. Thank you. So I guess about 3 years ago, I walk into an office, I meet smiling George Abizade. And he's telling me about this vision to build airport plazas all around the country. And we were lucky enough to get awarded the first project, which was Newark Airport. And when I tell you that was one of the toughest projects we've ever been involved in. And his attitude he never says no, he'll never be denied, and his optimism is just incredible. And that's really what makes this possible. So we're well known for building gas stations, but this is very much our marquee project here. We have George to thank for trusting us with this project. And we really appreciate your work, appreciate everything you do, and appreciate your vision and your entire team. and my team too, because I'm really the smiling face behind the hard workers here. All right, thank you very much.
And I cannot close this show without calling individuals. Stefano, I know I'm going to put you on the spot. Stefano, throughout the process, he did anything and everything he was asked. If he did not know, he made believe he knew. He read about it, he researched it. He's been tremendous help with me on this project and other projects around the country. I'm going to invite him to say something.
Thank you, George. Today is it's an amazing day because coming here to Kennedy, you know, you hear a lot of rumors and stories and everybody tries to scare you. But the truth of the experience is that I've been overwhelmed with how many great people I've worked with throughout the entire process. You know, at times we don't always agree. We agree to disagree. But the great thing is that here, and a lot of you heard me use this line before, this is like Mayberry over here. And when you come to the JFK community, you're coming to a really small town where everybody knows everybody. And it's a beautiful experience, I think, in today's society, that you can be involved in a community of people who every day that I'm here, I spend probably an hour a day shaking hands, saying hello, finding out whose son was accepted to what college, and really learning about everybody's lives. And also just the incredible ability everybody in this community has for helping one another. If you need somebody, somebody here knows somebody who can help you. And that's why the Chamber, everybody in the Port Authority, you know, people like Maurice, who I'm not sure is even here today, who really helped us in the process. Everyone is here to help if you have an open mind and that you have a good spirit of cooperation, things get done. So I'd like to thank also our vendors who came out today, Arizona, who's here. We got people from Vita Coco, Red Bull, Vitamin Water, Sunoco. How cool is that we have a NASCAR here? There's not many things that you go to that have a real NASCAR show up. The folks from Tesla, who you know, everybody calls the Apple of the auto industry, and they probably wanted to go the other way and make Apple phones the Tesla of the phone industry. But you guys, really great products, exciting exposure, and I'm really happy to be part of this organization and what we've accomplished. And thank everybody for coming out today.
Okay, before we kick this off and get some music going and have some food, just going to invite back up George, Senator, and the distinguished guests that participated this morning. We're going to move over to the ribbon and do a ceremonial cutting of the ribbon.
No, George. This is you.
Absolutely, I am.
One, two. There it is. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Let the celebration begin. Congratulations. We're in part two.
So why is CNG an important fueling option for New York businesses and the people of NYC?
Well, I think for several reasons. First of all, natural gas is so much cleaner than diesel or gasoline. And these are heavy-duty vehicles that we see behind us, such as a refuse truck or a ready-mix truck. They're loud, typically, when they're powered by diesel, and they also have a big emissions problem. So with natural gas, the fuel is much cleaner, number one. The vehicles are much quieter. So for residents of the city who have these vehicles running in their neighborhood all night, it's a big pleasure for them to have something much quieter than their diesel counterparts.
Okay, great. So how many clean energy stations are operating in the tri-state area?
We have Clean Energy has over 30 stations that are public access, open to anybody who wants to come up and use a credit card to fuel up. Anything from a large truck like we see here to a small passenger sedan and anything in between.
And is this the only travel plaza in NYC available to motorists?
It is, and it's unique, and obviously the size here of this facility is very enormous by New York standards, I must say. It's terrific. It's got a lot of good food restaurants here, as well as the different types of fuels. It's convenient, good on and off access to it, so it's terrific.
Great. And what type of fleets will be fueling at the newest CNG public access station?
Well, we'll see a lot of the heavy-duty vehicles coming through here. We see some of them. We have a food truck here that'll use the facility, as well as a ready mix. The Department of Sanitation in New York's got a large fleet of natural gas vehicles. They'll have some of them out here. But other vehicles that service the airport, such as taxis or shuttles, shuttle buses, parking shuttles, those types of vehicles are typically what we'll see at something like this. And you can see from the space, it's very easy in and out. You can haul a large tractor in here. So I think we look forward to seeing all those types of vehicles here.
Perfect. And anything else you'd like to add about the growth and future of natural gas in New York City or the Northeast?
Well, we think this is a terrific area for us and for natural gas. We started out, 7 years ago on Long Island. The very first deployment of natural gas vehicles out there as refuse trucks working in the communities on the island. Now we have over 250. 5 communities have adapted natural gas there. We see more of the vehicles being used here in the city as well as the tri-state area. So we're very bullish about it. We think that when you take into consideration the economics of running these type of vehicles, the noise, the air quality, it's a real winner.
Let's get one more. Very nice. And 1, 2, 10.